Hello guys, welcome back to English with Nony. Why are you always asking how are you? Where you can use other expressions, better ones. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? It's boring and overused. When asking people how they are doing or how they are, the most common question is, how are you? In the right sense of it, nothing is really wrong with that question, but it's quite overused. In this lesson, I will share with you other expressions you can use that will help you sound less boring and add flair to your everyday greetings. Today's lesson is divided into three. We have those that you can use perfectly for official settings, your email, your affairs, and also maybe in interviews, or for people you're meeting for the first time. Then we have those that are perfect for your friends and families. That is the casual ones. And the other one are the ones you can use for fun. So let's start with those ones you can use in formal settings. One there is, how do you do? How do you do is perfect for someone you're meeting for the first time, and it comes with a shaking of hand. How do you do? Right, or someone you are chatting up for the first time that you are not very familiar with. So it's perfect in English for you to say, how do you do? The second one is, are you well? Are you well? It's British, but it's cool. Are you well? The other one is, how do you fare? How do you fare? Or you ask, how are you faring? How do you fare, or how are you faring? Another one you can use is, hello, I hope you are well. Hello, I hope you are well. Or you say, I trust you are well. That's another cool formal way to, exchange, to ask how someone is feeling. Then another one you can use possibly for an older person, you can just say, how is your health? How is your health? The other is also perfect for work in your workplace. Probably your superior wants to find out what is going on. Probably the assignment given to you, you want to know how far you've gone with it. So it's common, it's good for you to say, how is everything coming along? How is everything coming along? Or you can also say, how is everything coming together? How is everything coming together? So these are the words you can use for formal situations. Now let's look at the ones you can use for very close friends, very close pals, friends and families, or those you are very familiar with. Number one there is, how are you doing? I love this one. How are you doing? Okay, the next one is, what's up? What's up? What's up is cool, it's short. What's up? Or you say, what's going on? What's going on? Or you can also say, are you alright? Are you alright? Probably the person's appearance or the person's emotional state at that point. You can just say, are you alright? Okay. Another one is, how are things going? How are things going? Now look at it. How are things? This is a general. You are not asking for anything in particular. How are things generally? How are things going on? All right. Then another one you can ask, especially when you want updates, you want someone to tell you what's going on in their lives, especially when it's been long you spoke with them. You can just say, what's new? What's new? Or you say, what's new with you? What's new, or what's new with you? Remember what I said, this is perfect when you need updates. You want the person to update you. These are these data that are going on around me. Okay, the other one is, this one is a very warm one and I love it. How have you been? How have you been? It's just like, what is happening around you? What's up? What's going on? Are you okay? How have you been? Okay, it's cool and very warm. All right. Another one you can also use is, how are you holding up? How are you holding up? Now, this question is perfect when something bad has happened to this person, or the person, something really happened before, and you want to find out how the person is managing his or herself, trying to put his or herself together. So that is the perfect question for you to ask at the time. How are you holding up? All right. The next one is another cool one, which is, hello, hope you are keeping well. You can also use this for an older person, especially when they are battling with their health. So you can simply say, hope you are keeping well. Hope you are keeping well. All right. Another one you can also use is, what's happening? What's happening? Perhaps it's been long you saw them. You've not kept in touch for a long period of time. So by the time you meet each other, you can just say, what's happening? All right. Then another one is I love this one because of the rhyme. It's, what's good in the hood? What's good in the hood? So because of the rhyme, good and hood, so it's cool. What's good in the hood? All right. Another is, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Now you can use this when the person you are talking to or you're asking was once sick, or the person is emotionally unstable, probably before a presentation or anything. You notice that the person was kind of fidgeting, and now you want to find out how they are doing. So you can say, how are you feeling? How are you feeling now? Okay. Another one you can use is, how is life? How is life? Okay, if you don't want to say how is life, you can say, how is life treating you? How is life treating you? I remember my principal, most times when I get to the office, the first thing he will ask me, like, how is life treating you? How is life treating you? All right, so that's another cool way you can ask someone, how are you doing? Remember, I am just giving you alternatives and wonderful expressions you can use in place of how are you doing. So how is life treating you is a cool one you can use. Another is, what are you up to? What are you up to? Now this is asked most times when someone is up to mischief. I remember sometimes when I would get to my kids' room, I see them hiding something, like, hey, you come here, what are you up to? So you can use this when someone is up to some mischief, or the expression of the first person's face is showing that something is cooking somewhere. So you come here, what are you up to? So it's another way to ask someone, how are you doing? All right. Then another one you can use probably at the middle of the day is, how is your day going? It's cold. I'm warm. Sometimes you hear that from the customer service or something. How is your day going? Or you say, how has your day been? How has your day been? So it depends. Either you say, how is your day going? Or you say, how has your day been? So that is it. So all of these are the ones you can use for your friends and family, or the casual ones. Now let's look at the ones that are perfect for fun. You just want to catch fun. And the first one is my favorite there, and it is, what's sizzling? What's sizzling is my favorite. I like it. What's sizzling? Another one is, how is it rolling? How is it rolling? Is another fun way to say, how are you? How is it rolling? Another is, what's popping? What's popping? Is another way you can fondly say, how are you? Another is, what's cooking? What's cooking? And the last one is, what's cracking? What's cracking? So these are wonderful expressions you can use in place of how are you. So please That question, how are you, should be avoided. Alright guys, that is it for today's lesson. I hope you learned something and you enjoyed it. Do not forget to drop in your comments the ones you think I've missed in this lesson, or the one you love using so much that is not included. Write it down in the comments. Also, if you have any question bothering you in English language or in any area of English language, do not hesitate to drop it in the comments. I shall respond to it as soon as I see it. Okay, if you like my work, give me a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. You can also connect with me on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. I shall see you in the next video. If you've not told me your favorites, this lesson is not complete. Remember, my favorite for the fun one is, what is sizzling? And for the informal one, my favorite is, how have you been? So I would want you to drop in the comments your favorites as well. I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye. Mwah.